Hello everyone, this is Detective DHC. Welcome to the DHC Network, and today we are back with another Let's Play on LA Noire. We still are on the homicide desk, and we begin case number 11, the Golden Butterfly. The last one was pretty interesting. I was doing good, but the problem was, for some reason, I kind of missed a clue, which kind of ruined the perfectionist. Because, I tried to get the trophy or whatsoever, or the challenge, but it's whatever though. As long as I get 5 stars, I think I'm actually good. If furthermore enough of talking, let's get straight to the gameplay, shall we? The Golden Butterfly.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
Well, you're actually doing work, Rusty. So it looks like we're gonna begin our very first case, and I think someone got killed, as you guys saw in the little scene right there. So yeah, just remember, recently got promoted to homicide. So, all right, here we go. You gotta drive, Rusty. Oh, there's your car. I'm so used to Stefan Burkowski's car. All right, you can drive.
You know the way. You can drive.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
And no assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. We might get along after all.
Crime scene, 10:48 a.m.
Boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have 2 of my finest investigators on the case. Fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex
Captain,
Alonzo
aren't there
Mendes.
similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you
matter?
don't believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Alright, we're gonna investigate another murder. I just hope the...
Why can't
I
we
was
get
first
any
on scene.
closer?
Go ahead.
All these people are both.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not
you
me.
can tell me what's
Family
going
out
on.
for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Alright, let's go
How
ahead
bad
and follow
is
up the police officer.
Come on, you can tell me.
This is a nice looking place. I don't think these places exist in the night as of today. Here
Can't
we
be
are.
much help to you, Phelps.
Oh, not again.
Here she is.
Alright guys, so Unfortunately, I have to cut this part out because it's too risky. So sorry you guys can't see the body, but it's just too much. So I guess I'll catch y'all later and we're gonna edit this part out.
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Detectives, RNI says that Deirdre Molar of 130 North Bonnie Brae was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Molar.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
All right, then let's talk to the other investigator. So we got ourselves some clues right here. So let's go and talk to him.
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
Alright, so it looks like we got ourselves some clues. So, freaking Rusty. That dude's so lazy. He wants to get things done before lunchtime. Not only that, Cole Phelps just went there. He just thought that he was the suspect. That's hilarious. Alright, so now that we got that wrapped up, let's go ahead and get the heck out of here. So we found all clues on this area. Let's go back to Rusty's car. And of course he has to drive because I'm not driving. Alright, here we go.
You drive. I need to go
First
over the
place to
case
go,
notes.
Molar
Where
residence.
exactly are we going?
I just said that, Rusty. Pay attention.
There still might be some playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? No, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? Don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Molar residence, 11:02 a.m. Alright, let's see who we have to speak to. Alright, let's open this door.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Molar?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
Alright, it's time to do some detective work. So now we're gonna I remember this one now. I don't know why there's a scene that's hilarious at the same time it's not. Let's check the bedroom. See if we can find anything. The dresser. We'll check this red box. Let's further investigate.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
I think Rusty's talking to that girl keep her calm. Alright, let's check this little box here. For the investigator is a ring.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Missing watch and rings. We got a clue updated. Is that it? I guess that's it for now. Alright, let's see what else we can find around here. Boots. Let's check it out. Size 8.
Work boots. Size 8s.
Alright, so what's next? And we got all clues now. Let's go ahead and try to interview this woman or this little girl. Let's interview her.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
Alright, time to interview Michelle Molar. First question. Last contact with victim.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
Okay, so that sounds truthful. We're going with truth.
And did he come and get you?
What?
Of course. Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Damn, man. I thought it was that. Missing watch and rings.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
That sounds truthful this time. Let's see if this is right.
I know it's painful,
Yes.
Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
Alright, last question. State of parents' marriage.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Doubt.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. Mommy always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You have been very brave.
Damn, I can't believe I got one wrong.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What the... But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Alright, now we're going to interview Hugo Molar. First question. Footprints at crime scene.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Lie. He's lying because we found size 8 boots inside the bedroom, so he is lying.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Yep, size 8 work boots.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
He has a good point. Some people, to be real, people do make fun of people for the size feet. So, yeah, that's pretty much so. Alibi for Hugo Molar.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
I think he's lying.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Alright, so the evidence is husband's alibi.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Got that one right. Next one, missing persons report.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
You know, we're gonna go with okay, that face, I don't like it. So I think we're gonna go with doubt.
Did your wife ever go
Yes.
out by herself? To bars? Nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Good. Next one, movements of victim.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
That sounds truthful, legit. We're going with truth.
Where's the school?
Belmont High on West 2nd Street. There's a parking lot next door where the parents wait for the kids.
We got that right. Last one, history of violence.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
It's a lie.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
Evidence, the butterfly brooch that we found. So we're going for this.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on it.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Muller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Ooh, looks like we got questions of neighbors. So, freaking Rusty, he wants to do everything the bad way. He's more like a bad cop, but he's not dirty though. But this dude wants to take the bad way.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Oh, he's running now.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Let's go after him now.
No shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Alright, come on, let's tackle him. NFL street style. There you go. Force down. Alright, we're gonna expect this guy. Alright, let's check the barrel. Size 8 shoes with blood.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
Call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and...
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Alright, then let's go. Where's the next place of interest? No, I don't want to drive. No, this is messed up game. Put Rusty to drive. I don't want to drive.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
Can we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? And send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K. Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
That looks like a few.
Well, looks like we have to go to the morgue next, so... Come on, Rusty.
You can drive.
Thank you. I don't want to drive.
Where are we headed?
Yeah, let's go to the central morgue. Good, thank God I don't want to drive.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for you.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Central morgue, 3:32 p.m. Let's see what's interesting, right? I think it's about the victim. Alright, let's get inside. Where is he at? Over here. Same place like last time.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Alright then, let's go to the little bench. Now there's 3 types of rope. Let's check this one right here. It looks like this triple braided.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Yep, it matches. So it's that triple kind of braid.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Alright then, so we got more evidence and now they're suggesting we gotta go to the high school. But first, let's make a phone call before we go. Where is the phone?
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe registered to Mrs. Hugo Molar has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thanks for your help.
Yep, even more evidence now. We have to go to the high school. Let's get out of here and go to the car. Rusty, you gotta hurry up. So where is the car? There it is. Because you know me, guys, I hate driving this game. The driving in this game, it just doesn't feel right.
You're behind the wheel.
Alright, let's go
Where
to
exactly are we going?
Belmont High School. And let's see what's going on over there. Come on, Rusty, let's go. On the double.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, man. Corners.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
If I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
Belmont High School, 5:31 p.m.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
And this was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance.
Is he violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. There's the son of a bitch now. Hey, you!
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car.
Let's go.
Cut him off.
Oh my God, Rusty, you have to take the car. Looks like we're going to do some track and field. We're gonna go after this this creep. We gotta stop and put this guy to bars. I think he is our murder suspect, but who knows? Either him or Hugo. Come on, let's go after this guy. We're gonna do some track and field along with some tackle football.
Lock him up and throw away the key.
I'm on it, Rusty. Says you're always driving. Come on, come on, come on. Almost there. We can catch up to him. Dang, look at this guy. He's actually fast, but don't worry. Cole's a track and field star, and also an football player. Here we go. Straight away, you're screwed. Come on, tackle football. Prevent from scoring the touchdown. Come on, come on, come on. Almost there. Almost there. Got him. Fourth down.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm going to take out my gun, and I'm going to count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
And before we go, we solve one last clue. Let's open this trunk of this car. And we see it. We just found ourselves some murder weapons.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Yep, triple braided. Again, we found the coveralls covered in blood.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
I think turns out that Eli was the murderer. Alright, here we go. Tire iron.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
And now we got our evidence. That's it. Now that we got our final evidence, let's go ahead and make a phone call to the HQ, and afterwards we're gonna interview the two people. We're gonna interview both Hugo and Eli. So let's go ahead and we're gonna see who's the actual suspect. Let's use the game well.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thank you.
Alright, then let's go back to the police station. I think we're almost there done
Can you
with
drive to
case.
this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
You just don't listen, don't you, Rusty? We're going to the back to the police station. And let's go back.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
Central Police Station, 6:52 p.m.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
Alright, charge a suspect
We'll work
with
the
murder.
evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest.
Alright, so let's go to the interview room. This is where Hugo Muller's kept at.
Are they ready?
Molar's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Alright, let's go to 2. Let's go to interview 2 since he said that,
Boys, you've really come...
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Alright then, it seems like the captain knows him pretty personally, but let's go ahead and go to interview. Wait, where's interview number 2? Holding cells, interview room 1? Where's 2 at? It's over here, I believe. There it is. Interview 2. We're gonna interview Hugo before we interview Eli.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Alright, so we're gonna interview Hugo Molar for the second time. Alright, question. Disposal of evidence.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Believe what?
It's a rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought them in and I helped him skin them.
Okay, that's truthful. Alright, second question. Access to braided rope.
You know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
That face. I think we'll go with doubt.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Alright, we got that right. Victim's vehicle recovered.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Nope. That's definitely a lie.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
No, he's lying because we found the overalls in the car.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM, found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Alright, last question. Access to tire iron.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
He's lying. He's a mechanic. Come on now.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
I do. We got the bloody tire iron.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
And I think he's innocent, so we can't charge him. I feel like the other guy's the suspect, so we're gonna leave the interrogation room.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Alright, so it's not Hugo, guys. Let's go ahead and talk to Eli. I know for sure Eli is indeed the suspect.
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
Which case exactly? Wait, who? Alright, it's who I have to talk to. There's nobody here. Alright, let's go to interview 1. Or is interview 1 right here? It's somewhere here somewhere. This must be one. There it is. Let's talk to Eli.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Alright, time to interview Eli Rooney. Place of employment.
You're down on your luck, Eli.
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
No, I'm gonna go with doubt.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
Alright, we got there. Next question. Access to braided rope.
Do you ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
The way he says all that info, I think that's true, so we're gonna go with truth.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer Magay for roping, am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie hitching braid. It stays tied.
Alright, next question. Motive for Molar murder.
You killed Mrs. Molar and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
Let me see. I think this one, I'm going with doubt.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things, and you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Alright, we're gonna charge Eli. He is the suspect.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
The golden butterfly completed. 4 stars? Because only because I got one question wrong, and I missed a clue. What clue? I found pretty much everything. Don't tell me it's a newspaper. If it's that, then unbelievable. I swear I could find anything. Alright, let's read the case notes. Eli Rooney can expect a warrant from Captain Donnelly and the district attorney. So I get, man, that's unfortunate. I thought it was gonna be a 5 stars, but it's not. So I guess I missed a clue and I got a question wrong. So it's whatever though. But you know, I try to get a whole 5-star rating. So I guess we're gonna wrap this up here. So ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs like, new here, and might subscribe. This is Eli Noire on Homicide Desk, case number 11, the Golden Butterfly. So as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, and welcome to the DHC Network. This is your captain speaking, signing out.
Phelps, we captured 2 regular army.
Lieutenant! Phelps,
we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier.
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy, I just seems to know what he's doing.
See
that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we're fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the U.S. because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?